most accurate local forecast starts now with meteorologist Dan Tomaso.
Dan, looks like a really nice day out there.
I was just thinking about lunch. We had Scott Carnes cooking there, but
yes,
it's one of those afternoons you could think about eating outside. Now, I would recommend, because the air's still dry, it's not very humid yet, stay in the sun. Don't try to be in the shade. It's still relatively cool, but James, we're nitpicking. I want to show this sunrise today from Wrightsville, and then the subsequent clouds have passed through, but it was gorgeous. Some golds, some purples there, and then the clouds started to roll in. But even with the clouds, everybody, this is still a very, very warm day. Much above average. We're talking about 20 degrees above average, almost like a spring heat wave in this area that we're hitting 70 repeatedly now for a couple of days. Here's the satellite picture and more sun to the west, and I'm hopeful as the air continues to come in over the mountains, we actually see a little bit more clearing through the afternoon, which will only help this. Not that we need too much more help, but Millersville on their way once again to 70 degrees. Same thing goes for Gettysburg, Lewistown, Willow Hill in the mid-60s. Winds very light at this hour. Baltimore almost at 70. Washington, D.C. at 65. So as we continue to see winds come out of the southwest, I do think we hit 70 today, likely bypassed it in some spots to the low 70s. That was the high yesterday. Remember what I was saying, that there was great potential yesterday to see building warmth. I didn't think we'd hit 70 officially, but we sure did. Now, this time of the year, we can have highs in the 80s. So the record today, 83, set back in 1990. We won't be near that, but this is still very, very warm weather. Here's a live view of Lancaster. Binns Park there in the foreground, and not much wind blowing around right now, so the flag holding pretty still. This is showing a little bit more of an east flow by this evening. Not totally buying into that. I think the winds are relatively light. Heading into tomorrow and even Friday, we tap into a bigger southerly flow, a big southwesterly flow, in fact. And I think we get a chance of thunderstorms both Thursday night and Friday as a result. Not likely seeing severe weather, but certainly some rumbles of thunder are possible with all this warmth coming on through and a little bit more humidity by the time that front gets closer. But here through today, some clearing heading into the rest of the afternoon and evening. Tomorrow back to sunshine, and tomorrow holds out being dry the entire day. It's not really until overnight and likely past midnight that we see a better chance of showers, maybe a thunderstorm early Friday morning. Friday during the day, relatively cloudy, but this model forecast, so this is our in-house model, we call Precision Cast, shows next to nothing in terms of precipitation heading into the day on Friday. So when we look at the totals here, it's not impressive. I think we'll do a little bit better than this, but after such a wet week last week, we could totally escape this week without any rain, and that would also bode well for the weekend. So Saturday, we've now cleared out any chances of even early morning clouds or showers. I think Saturday's a dry day, a nice day, highs still near 60. Sunday, maybe a few stray showers during the afternoon, highs once again near 60. It's not now until Monday and Tuesday that the cold air begins to arrive. So the cold, a little bit longer of a wait to get to it, and I think that benefits the weekend forecast.
Very good, Dan. Thank you very much. Up next, the latest